Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack. We're into World 2 of Kirby 64, the Let's Replay Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Let's start by ditching this power. Did I mention the music's great in this game? Even the little hub worlds have their own little theme. Here's an example of holding an enemy, doing something different. These guys act like the classic Kirby Parasol, which is neat, because that's not actually in this game. So that's really the only way you can get that power. This really wasn't the first level I was thinking was in this game. In this world, but I guess it is. So hopefully I don't eat my words from the last video and decide that recording 2 in a row isn't going to screw with my commentary. I don't think it will. I think it'll be fine. It kind of sucks, we already saw all this stuff. I kind of want to show off a bit more of the powers. There is some fun stuff with fire, just I've already seen Needle and Stone at this point, so I kind of want to show off some of the other stuff. Really, Cutter, I guess, is really the big thing I want to show off with this. I think that's one of the better powers in the game, honestly, just in terms of functionality and cool factor. It's got both going for it, which is always important when it comes to having powers, is how cool are they. I actually didn't know if that was up there, but apparently I wasn't too off the marker, so hey, we got shard number 1 for this level. So yeah, this is Rockstar. That's this world. They're all stars. You know, we already did Popstar, Kirby's home planet, but now we gotta do a bunch of the other stars. Are they planets or stars? I don't know. I mean, it says star in the name, but honestly, couldn't tell you. It could be wrong, honestly. No! Don't leave! Can you go back in there anyway? No. Sometimes you can. Oh, now we got a boring auto-scroller. So this would be a good time to talk about things that aren't Kirby related, because who likes auto-scrollers anyway, right? Who likes auto-scrollers? So I'm going to try to do this project along with a new project, so it's not so boring. That was the intent of the original idea of the series, was to introduce classic things that I wanted to redo at the same time as putting out other stuff that I did want to play. So I'm thinking I might roll out Chrono Trigger along with this. I mean, whatever I end up doing, you in theory should know, because this video should come after the first part of that video. I hope. Doing 2 projects at once is not a lot to do. I don't know why I always get so worked up about it. It's not a huge issue to pop in another game. Oh, is this the instance where we need like rock and lightning or whatever? Oh yeah. Is this even gonna give me that? I don't know. I might have to, unfortunately, redo this level because I wasn't thinking. Actually, I don't remember seeing lightning anywhere in this stage. I think there is lightning here somewhere, right? But there might not be rock. We may have missed our opportunity. I mean, it threw it at us about 1,000,000 times. But I think Cubone here, I don't know what this guy's name is. It's not Cubone, obviously, but what if? What if there's a Kirby enemy name that? So I think what I'll do will be similar to the original series of this, where I'll just edit me going to get that. But I'm just gonna keep pressing on. I don't want to waste your time. We know how to get that. I told you, get rock and lightning. We know how to do that. We'll do it. No rush. I can go back in that level, and both of those powers are there. No big deal. Alright, we'll do double spike here, which is just kind of creepy, honestly. I think that bee stinger is what really ruins this for me. Everything else is okay, but that bee stinger is just like weird. Usually when you double up on the power, it's just like a more powerful version of it, of the original one, so it's kind of boring. But some of them are good. Needle just sucks usually in general. I don't like Needle. Like one of my least favorite Kirby powers. Let's get another one to show off the regular one. Maybe we can show off like a cool Needle power. You know, we show off not that, because electricity is just like, nah. There we go. This isn't even a good power anyway, but it's a funny one. Oh, we set ourselves on fire! Oh my god! It's kind of funny, I guess. I'm just kind of hoping I haven't missed anything at this point. I think we're good. You just gotta keep an eye out for shadows. The Crystal Shards cast shadows anyway, so as long as you're paying attention, you should be fine. I know the first one's here anyway. I know there is one here. Is it the first one? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it is. Man, I can't for the life of me. I could have just used it on one of these guys, these like Needle Knights. Which might be their name. I could be wrong on that. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not an expert. I love Kirby, don't get me wrong, but Kirby has so many enemies, it's really hard to keep track. Mario only has like 10 enemies. Okay, he's a little more than that now, but I don't know, I feel like Kirby was just like, hey, let's introduce all of these enemies at the same time. It's like, well, I don't know all of you. You're too much. You're too extra. Alright. So yeah, we're in March now. March is an interesting month, right? Because, you know, spring starts in March, but it's got a bit to go before it happens. But at the same time, it feels like winter's ending. It's a nice feeling. I enjoy March, especially because February this year sucked. I'll date this video a bit by saying that maybe, but I wasn't a big fan of February this year. 2020 February, you know, I don't need that one back. I'm good with that never returning again. I never want to see February 2020 again. And unless time travel happens, that will never happen again. I mean, let's be real, if time travel happens, why the heck would I ever travel back to this? Alright, so here's Cutter and Needle. It's pretty nightmare fuel, honestly. I don't know what you're supposed to be, but it's scary. Maybe it's supposed to be like Marks from Superstar? I mean, he has nothing like that, but it's the same kind of visual. Like, if Marks had an attack like this, like, I wouldn't put it past him. So, is that spoiler saying that? I don't think so. Yeah, spoiling Kirby Superstar, one of my favorite games of all time. Oh, you might be noticing, I've been saying one of my favorite games of all time. If you've been a fan of this channel, in the past, I had regarded Kirby 64 as my favorite game of all time. Or not Kirby 64. Man, I might as well have said Majora's Mask there. You might have known that Kirby Superstar is one of my favorite games of all time. Not 64. Like I said, this is one of my least favorite Kirby games. Well, wait, I don't want this again. We had this power. It was bad. Oh man, I think this guy's bomb. He's ice. Okay, this is like one of the worst powers in the game. I mean, what did you think fire and ice would be? I'm glad it's nothing cool. Every world has some like awesome fire and ice world that's really edgy. Like, oh, hey, we have a fire and ice world in our game. Look how cool we are. Man, when I make a game, I'm gonna exploit the heck out of, like, making you think there's a fire and ice world, and then just never delivering on it. I don't know how I'm gonna make that happen, but, it's going to. Actually, I have been working on a game. Not to say a bit too much there, but, I actually have been doing some game dev. It's been a lot of fun. It's just a fan project, nothing I could sell for myself, but I really am enjoying making it. I'm 4 days into making it now, and maybe after I get everything settled away here with these videos, maybe I'll work on it some more. I honestly wouldn't mind. It's coming along quite nice, I think. But you know, in the future, when I decide what I'm doing with it, maybe I'll share some videos on it, and maybe even let you guys play it. So, but that's very far away, and I don't ever want to stop that either. I definitely want to get into what the heck was that sound? Wait, what was that? Was that an enemy? I don't know what that was. I don't know. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Alright, I think this is the level I was thinking of. There's always something to the left, right? Yeah, look, there's a cake this time. Remember, I think when I did this Let's Play, remember when Portal was huge? The cake is a lie! Man, that was like one of the biggest things. I feel like these guys have a special, like maybe you can fly with them? No, you can't. I thought their wings stayed, I guess they don't. That was like one of the biggest things ever. Portal 2. Man, I love Portal 2. That would be a fun Let's Play to do, would be Portal 2. That would be a really fun one. Alright, I know you need a power combination here. It appears to just be stone, which they haven't thrown at me yet. That shouldn't be a big deal, because if I have to come back and revisit to get that, or to get that other power, then I can also revisit and get that as well. For some reason, I think these guys give you stone, but I think I'm also lying. No, there's no way these guys give you stone. No. Yeah, definitely lying. I honestly didn't see a stone power there. Usually they give you one. Usually they're pretty nice about that. But I guess this time they weren't. This is also a pick-a-path. This is just Mario Maker, really. One of these ways leads to the Crystal Shard, and one does not. So, which one are we gonna get? We'll find out. Hopefully we chose right. And again, if we didn't, we know what to do. We know what's good for next time. Hopefully I chose right. Yeah, I did. You know how I knew I chose right? Because I chose left. Always go left, guys. That's platforming #1 right there. Always go left. You know, you find a little star here. They do that a lot in this game, man. They never just start you at the left of the screen. There's like always somewhere to explore left. That's kind of crazy. I don't know why they do that so much. Ooh, I got it just in time. We got this classic Kirby power here. Figure skate Kirby. Back in the day when I was like, hey guys, I used to figure skate, and people were like, oh my god, big memes. Anyone care about that anymore? You know what? Honestly, I haven't heard a thing about figure skating probably since I played this game back in 2009. I don't know anyone who talks about figure skating. That's a dead meme. Is figure skating a meme? Probably not. It is a neat power, though. It makes sense. Honestly, Ice and Cutter being skates, pretty good. Big Canadian Kirby right here. Honestly, I'm trying to think where this last shard is, and hopefully it's just like... Oh, we didn't pass it up. Oh no, it's right here. I mean, it's not... I don't think it's right here. But it is in this section. I know there's like falling logs or something here. This game also has weird swimming mechanics. You don't shoot out water guns like you do in other Kirby games. You just use your power underwater. I don't think skating's a very viable option here. Like, at all. Yeah, it's in this screen, for sure. I think it's just at the top of this. Because now we're gonna have logs falling on us. We're gonna have to dodge. At some point here. Is there hints at that? Maybe that should... I don't know, it just happens. I don't know if I'd call those logs as much. I guess they're like bones. I guess this whole place has been like bones. I guess logs. We're not in a forest. Yeah, weird bone skeleton structure things. I don't know what the heck those things are. Alright, so we did pretty good. Honestly, we've been doing pretty well with the shards. The only ones we've missed are the ones you need powers for, which I can live with that. I know what I need to get. It's an easy revisit. I feel like I should just get a maximum tomato, but I gotta try to get these enemy cards. I've never collected them all. It's a lot of work. You just kind of have to grind levels and just keep hoping you land on the enemy card, honestly. So it's quite the undertaking. I think this level also has another, like, power restricted thing. Oh man, my phone volume is on. That was a bad idea for me. I shouldn't have left that on recording. I'm tempted to try to silence it now, but at the same time, I don't want to just, like, stop recording at the same time. What do I do, guys? What do I do? Oh, this is a good chance to do it. I think this rises up slow. This is a good chance to very quickly... you can hear all the tapping of my buttons. Oh no! Oh no! I'm not paying attention. Okay, we're good. Oh, I'm gonna die. We're not good. Is this gonna be our first death? We're gonna be like, fail! That was a huge thing. We're just like, fail! Epic fail! Man, people just don't say these things anymore. It's kind of crazy just thinking about all the past memes, I guess. Like, just things are just so much different in 2020. Like, things have just changed. It's just not the same. Who's gonna be like, oh, epic fail, Odin? I think those dudes are Spark. What's Bomb and Spark? What is Bomb and Spark? Oh, it's a light bulb. Oh! So we want that, actually. Bomb and... I think that is required for one of the shards here. Unfortunately, I don't think Bomb is in here, so we're not gonna be able to get that. Yeah, I do remember this now. Should've went and got that sandwich! Oh well. Didn't. Well, we're gonna grab Spark anyway and hope that they're gonna give us Bomb. I don't think they're going to, but we can try. Maybe like, yeah, in this room here. You light it up and then you press these switches in like the correct order. I don't know, maybe we'll get the correct one. Maybe it's like tree, moon, sun or something. I don't know. No, it wasn't. Alright, well, we can go back, it looks like. So if I get Bomb in this screen, I'll just head on back. Or at least I know what to do. Again, it's good, right? Like, this is a project, I can take it casually. I know what I'm doing. Man, phone mode really ruined me right there. We might have to title our video. We will title our video, Epic Phone Fail! Oh, I'm dumb, guys. I'm so stupid. Is this the way to go? Yeah, I think it is. I think there's a shard here. There's gotta be. I think we missed something here. We got one shard. We know where one of the shards is. There's gotta be one on the screen to the right or something. There might not be. Well, if there is, then, well, we know where it is. I really thought there would be. Again, it's been a minute since I played this. It's probably just outside. I think when you finish this level, I don't think this is it. Like, I think there's a bit more. Who knows? Maybe this guy has it. Could be boring, but it's very possible. Yeah, see, he does. Why would you hide it in another screen? Just give it to that mini boss. That's good enough. We'll take that. I think this is the last screen. Imagine being sure of something in this game. Imagine being sure of something. Alright. I think that's good enough. Yeah, we got that card. Well, how far are we in here? 18 minutes? Yeah, we do the boss. We'll do the boss, and then I'll just off-screen getting all those power combination shards that I knew I was gonna somehow mess up on my first go-around, but that's just how it goes. This is a battle of shapes. Can't do anything to them. This is another auto-scroll boss. We just have to wait for them to do their thing. And I'm gonna shock them. I'm gonna give them the zap. Look at this weird boss. It's like, I don't know, we couldn't really think of much, so we just... Diamonds, I guess, attack you? Is that the name for a 3D diamond? Is that correct? Probably wrong. I'm getting wrecked. I think this one's easier to deal with, though. Yeah, it sucks. I can't do anything here until we get to the top of this. Like, come on. Like, let me attack them at least. Like, really? Like, I can't do anything? Yeah, that was a bit dumb. I'm gonna die to this boss. I'm not feeling this run right now, but I gotta bring it back. It might be easier to attack them with these things, honestly. We're gonna find out. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna try to hit them with their shapes. Okay, this one will be easy to do. I think if you hit them with the color they are, it does more damage. Also, I might be lying. That might not be a thing at all. I probably just made that up. I don't know. It felt like it did more damage. Honestly, like with the power we had, I think this is the right option here. This sucks. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Kind of just jump between them. I can't hit them actually. Unless I, like, jump through them with a power. Hopefully hit them. Okay, that was just stupid. Yeah, I see. I knew... for some reason I wasn't throwing the power either. I don't know why. I was pressing the button to throw, and it did not happen. So unfortunately... you gotta sit through this again. Because, again... epic fail! Oh, man. Kind of crazy thinking, like, 11 years ago. Things are just so different. I wasn't even in my 20s 11 years ago. Now I'm 30! Oh. Big old. That's okay. We're gonna wreck this boss this time, so I'm not too concerned. And, you know, I'm playing a game from, like, 96 or something. When this game... well, not 96. N64 was just not released. When this game came out, probably like 98. 98, 99. It's kind of crazy thinking about the lifespan of the N64. It just seems like the smallest to me. Like, the short amount of time that the N64 was out. Like, it wasn't really that long at all. But it just has, like, these nostalgic games that I had to sit back. I was like, yeah, those were awesome on the N64. Okay, well, this is a way better pattern than what we got last time. Like, when I think back on games, like, on the N64, like, there's a lot, but most of them were, you know, pretty good, honestly. Thinking about it, like, lots of series got their big start, at least, on here. As far as defining their series, too. You know, the 3D Zeldas were established, your 3D Marios. You know, you got your Mario Party and sports titles. You got, that's all that's coming to mind right now. But hey, that's still a lot, alright? It's enough for me. Smash Bros. Started here. I would say Mario Kart probably got its definitive formula starting on the N64. The Super Nintendo was kind of like a beta test compared to what Mario Kart is now. So, alright, now we get this fun scene, I guess, of Kirby just dying, needing water or food, I guess. Like, he doesn't even care about water. I think that's pretty funny, honestly, that he's in a desert walking through it and he's more concerned about eating food. He's more concerned about eating food than having water. But of course, they have someone who can just paint up food, so I guess they're all set, aren't they? Alright, well that's, I guess, it for this part, because we're done with the world. I have to go back. I guess I can't stop recording, because I have to go back and show you how I got all these shards. You want to know how I got these shards? Yeah, I gotta go back and do that. That kind of blows, but we'll be fine. Alright guys, I'll see you next time for Aquastar. Until then, take this quick demo reel of me collecting the missing shards of Rockstar. Alright, until then, take care. Goodbye.